Hi, I'm Raquel, and this is Law Librarian Plans. Let's decorate the social media pages from my Franklin Planner. I have those pages removed here, so let's get everything kind of in frame and organized, and we'll get started. So we're decorating for the week of November 17th. And right now, since I started recording, I pretty much record the weekend before the week starts. What I'm hoping to do in the couple subsequent vacations is to get myself ahead of the game because it does take a lot of time. Even if you don't edit, videos take a lot more time than just decorating a spread. So it's a big lesson I have learned in the last 5 months or so. So today I'm going to be using Seasonal Scenes by Cassetic Plants to decorate my spread. And this one is truly all the seasons. Um, I which has its pros and its cons. So this is all the holidays, Christmas, winter. So we're gonna skip that. I think. Oh no, it follows at the end. So let's go find the fall pages. I'm just gonna quickly scoot to fall. Okay, here we go. And we have all sorts of cutie patootie things in here to use. So, all right. So let's take a look quickly. We have these trees, and these come in paper and clear, more paper and clear. And then we have the houses, paper and clear, and then we have boxes. So this book pretty much is perfect for what I want to do. I think last week I decorated the middle of the page and then used the bottom and the top for functionality. This week I think I'm going to do the bottom of the page, especially with the big house sticker. Probably a better bet there. So I'm going to start with that one. So this set would probably be even better for Thanksgiving week, but we're not gonna wait. We're gonna just go ahead and use it. All right, put that one there. I hope it's straight. I'm looking at it. Let's see, yeah, that's pretty straight. All right. So we're gonna put. I did something similar to this not long ago with a different sticker book, I think, but that's okay. I'm gonna make a scene across the bottom of the page using the big stickers for the most part. Because it makes it fast. So, and that one's definitely not even close to being straight. So I'm gonna take a little bit of patience, pull down the paper, pull on the sticker. But that one looks a little bit more crooked to me than the house did. So let's do that. Okay, there go the church bells telling me I've been at it for about an hour, which is not bad. An hour is actually not that much time in this recording world. All right, let's see. I'll take out that last corner. Let's see if that came out a little bit straighter. I don't know if it is, but I'm gonna just put it down because we gotta keep moving here. And then we have the trees, the road with the trees. Sorry, you're not seeing this. I apologize. So we have this cute road. So we're gonna use that next. And I'm realizing I'm gonna have to use an indoor scene to kind of finish decorating the bottom of this page. That's okay. Um, that one goes there. And then my poor book is falling apart. That's what you're seeing coming out of it. Um, let's see. Of all the various things, I think the one that fits the best is this tiny little fireplace on the side. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. And it doesn't even fit very well. So I could put it in the middle, but ugh, it's a situation of ick. All right, so let's put this one back in the book because that's not going to do the trick. Um, this one might. This is the table. There's a small table. It doesn't fit either. So you know what? We saw trees earlier. We're gonna put some more trees. That's what we're gonna do because we can mix them up. These are not real like kits in the strictest sense of the word. So let's find a tree made out of paper. Um, these are all very beautiful. It reminds me of my tree in the back of my house, which is almost out of leaves at this point. It's taking a little bit longer than usual to turn over this year. I'm gonna cut off this edge a little bit to see if I can cozy this up a little bit more to the house sticker so that I don't have to punch it. Because right now it's looking like I might have to punch. So I think I'm barely making it. Yeah, that works. All right, so now we filled out that bottom. Um, it's pretty good. I saw something else on that page that I thought I could use. Let's see, on the first page. Yep. But is it going to look weird floating there? So there's this very interesting leaf situation going on. Well, the worst that can happen is I look at it and I say, "Ugh," and so yep, it doesn't look good. So I want to put it back on the book. All right, so we've decorated the bottom of this, so that's perfect. That's exactly what I needed to do. So now we're gonna do the functionality part of this, making sure we're still in frame. Very good. So I do functional in 2 rows. I use boxes in 1 row, and then I use dots in another. This is moving so fast. I've never had a spread come together this quickly. In this planner anyway. All right, so we're gonna use the boxes, and there are 2 pages. One page which has basically every size except for the double and the long boxes, and then those are on the next page, and then a lot of bullet points, which is perfection for me. So let me think. Monday is a small box kind of day. Tuesday is also a small box kind of a day. All right, Monday. So Tuesday we're gonna use, actually we're gonna use a medium box because then I can orient it differently. So, and then, why does that look crooked to me? My eyes are playing tricks on me, I think. Okay, that's Tuesday. Wednesday, we want a bigger box. Doesn't have to be a big box though. So maybe we'll go back to, let me think. Wednesday, bigger box. Thursday, smaller box. Actually, Wednesday, I want an even bigger box. So I want one of these squares. So use that one. And this is basically where I make notes about where I want to post my spreads on Facebook. I post automatically on my Facebook page and my Instagram, but I also like to post on group pages on Facebook. So that's what I use that for. Then Thursday, we go back to the green, and I think I can use again a small one. So then we're going to use yellow for Friday. Friday is also a small box day, but I kind of want to do another situation where it's sideways, like so. And then Saturday is a small box day. We'll use a red one. And then Sunday is a medium-ish box day. Which I don't know if I have medium-ish boxes left in green. I do. Look at that. So I'll use a medium box in green, like so. And that's crooked, I think. So we'll fix that momentarily because I think the one next to it is crooked too. So remove that. It is very helpful when you have like a good big decorative elements that you can plop on the page pretty quickly. Because after all, the thing that works here first is the functionality. So be able to decorate pretty quickly and then just add your functional elements. And the fact that these sets, decorative sets, and that's still crooked. Or it looks crooked to me. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it. These decorative stuff sets that are coordinated work really, really well in this planner. I am going to use a long box, and I'm sorry I have this on my lap right now. And since there's only yellow and green, I just put down a green box. I'm going to use a yellow long box here, like so. Gonna be my to-do list. This is a, by the end of this week, I'm going to start getting ready for December decorating. Can't believe that, but it's true. Um, and what else? I think I might go back to those trees one more time because I kind of want to bring the scene all the way to the end. So I think I'm going to put this truck with the pumpkins here sort of leading away from the house. And that kind of brings us to the end of the page here. I don't think this book has quotes. It doesn't. It does have these beautiful clustered things, which I would use probably in this planner some other time. Um, they kind of work. Uh, let's see. Or maybe in my journal. All right, I think we're good. All we have to do now is add some dots and we'll call this one done. This is super fast again. I just did my journal for this week in about 10 minutes. And this one is looking like it's going to be another quick one. So I love it when a spread comes together easily. Doesn't always happen. So let's see. And this is where I actually record what I'm posting on Instagram and my Facebook page and also on YouTube. So usually it's the same content across all three each day. And I tend to have a schedule. So Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are pretty stable in my schedule, meaning I usually use the same spread. So Mondays is catch all. Tuesday, Wednesday is my journal. Thursday is this planner, my social media. Friday is fitness, and Saturday, Sunday, and Tuesday are sort of a whatever strikes my fancy, my monthlies in the beginning of the month, and then other things that I'm decorating and planning for. So, uh, this, nope, not yet. So there's one more video on my preparing for 2026 your planners, and that's going to be my setup video. That's coming out a week from this Saturday. So come and watch that if you're so inclined. I'm going to take all the planners that I have and get them set up for 2026 so that basically once 2026 starts, I can hit the ground running with my planning. But I think we are done with this spread. Let's take a quick peek from up above. And I think this is good. So this is, again, my social media planner for the week of November 17th. I use Seasonal Scenes by Cassetic Plants to decorate it. If you like this video, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for joining me today and have a great day. Bye.